Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to chat Warhammer Fest because we just got the sort of lineup of what games are going to have reveals, and there are some exciting ones in there. This is going to be a massive week. We will be doing live streams all week, chatting up about all the things that are coming out for the various different game systems. They're going to be released, along with trying to release some content for most of the game systems that will be coming out. And indeed, even some other games as well. We'll have a big Warhammer focused week on the channel, dealing with all of this sort of stuff. But yeah, I want to go through the article. We're going to talk through the Warhammer Fest article because I think there's some really cool things about Warhammer Fest this year that is making it better than it has been for a long time. And so I'm really excited about this because I hopefully one day can get over to Warhammer Fest myself. For those who don't know, I'm in Australia, so a little bit away, you know. But pretty easy for Australians to get to the UK because, you know, Commonwealth countries and all of that. So maybe one day we'll get over to the UK. I got other things I want to do there. Big football fan as well. And of course, want to go to like Ireland, Scotland, and all of that sort of stuff. Anyway, that beside the point. I'd love to go there one day. And Warhammer Fest, I think, is becoming that truly amazing thing now. And I really hope this one goes really well. So, first of all, let's just go through this. I'm not going, but for anyone else, they have released an article on Warhammer Community here that is sort of showing the layout of the halls and all that sort of stuff, along with putting up schedules and all of that. So really good if you are going to help plan out your days and your time there. So first of all, like they've got, you know, meetup points, Funhammer cosplay, well played games. Cubicle 7 will be there. For those who don't know, Cubicle 7 is the RPG company that GW hires. So, and funnily enough, I've worked on the playtesting of Soulbound RPG. And so Cubicle 7 will be there, which is really cool. Titan Walk, the Titan Owners Club, that's the one where you normally see like the big games for all the Titans. It looks awesome. Everguild, Squigapole, Slytherin, Koyo, Focus Entertainment, Mini Photo Booth, Community Dioramas, and hobby classes as well. This just seems like it's going to have a ton of different stuff. And so, full launch box for the new Warhammer 40k edition will be revealed at Warhammer Fest, but that's just one of 5 separate live previews spread out over the weekend. So, we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to go through with predictions, with chatting about this. So, also, if you're not at Warhammer Fest, we'll be live streaming the reveals from the previews themselves on our Twitch channel and covering all the news here at warhammercommunity.com. So, like normal, we'll be doing those live streams, those hangout and hobby chats, and all of that. So, Warhammer 40k. They've already told us what's coming out for this. We're going to see the rest of the launch box. We've obviously started to see a bunch of minis. Now, this will be a launch box, so this will be like Indominus or Dominion. This will be, you know, the big box to start off the edition, not the actual starter sets that generally are reduced minis later. With some terrain, should be said. I'll be grabbing one. I love Space Marines. I want to do a new Space Marine army. We want to plan on the channel when the new 40k edition hits. It's going to be the start of some big narrative stuff for us, where we'll be doing 6-month planning to do a new sort of Taylor for Gamers every 6 months on the channel. The lineup will generally be with me and a bunch of friends. We'll probably have a similar lineup most of the time. It won't always be the same lineup that do Taylor for Gamers, but it will be there. And so yeah, really excited for 40k. Now, the next one is noon on that day. Noon on the Saturday, we are going to get a bunch of the lesser game systems. Warhammer Underworlds will be more than likely the next warband shown off, because we've already seen Word Hollow with the amazing Zinch Menagerie warband, and probably, I reckon, the coolest Stormcast warband we've had in Underworlds. I don't think that's that controversial, is it? It's probably the coolest one. Up until now, it was probably the Fast Riders with the bird and all that, but it's a really cool warband. Warcry, we're likely to see the last box of Heart of Gur, which has had some things shown around the internet that might be from a White Dwarf. You can go find them if you want to, but pretty sure we know what we're seeing there. But Warhammer Underworlds, let's talk about this, because what warband could we see? feel very vindicated in my opinion that we are starting to see repeats with obviously a Daughters of Cain warband and a Gloomspite Gitz warband, along with a Slaves to Darkness and an Undead Skeleton warband being the last set that's come out. And so what I mean by that is Rivals is the new format of the game that they've been putting out. So we've generally seen with the latest warbands, things starting to get repeated a little bit. We've got, this entire season we've had like similar things released in previous editions that weren't made for the specific Rivals format, and I think that'll probably continue, so I'll probably see something repeated. And then Middle-earth strategy battle game. Now, there are two thoughts of mine. One is apparently the Last Alliance is a possibility, which would be really cool, seeing some new Numenorians. I'd love to see that sort of theme sort of brought to life properly. A new Sauron model would be really cool. The other thought that people have is, could this potentially be Rings of Power minis? Think of that what you will, whatever you think of Rings of Power. Could it be Rings of Power as, a GW product? Which would be really cool if, true, because that's GW and Amazon working together, and obviously that's sort of where Henry Cavill's put his feelings and wants to, put the Warhammer 40k TV series on, so maybe there is some workings there. Maybe it could be a Rings of Power thing, but Last Alliance is certainly something. I believe in one of my group chats people were chatting about this, so we'll just have some of their discussion to bring into this. So where were they? What were we talking about? And so they're talking about supplements. So Last Alliance was one of them. Arnor is definitely a possibility, or the Khazad-dûm Moria scenario as well, I think are all maybe areas we could go to with that. Moving on to the Sunday, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I'm pretty confident this is going to be a Cities of Sigmar reveal, and probably the other book they've got in there, so probably a Season of War delay, I would think, maybe. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably see Cities of Sigmar, maybe not entirely, but maybe like a launch box reveal, so not the entire range, but the start, like we sort of saw with the Seraphon at the beginning. And maybe, like Season of War Galay, which could be really cool. I want to build up a table. I've been chatting with some mates to build up a table that actually represents what Galay should look like in those tunnels, and make a true Galay style game system. We want to sort of merge the Warhammer 40k boarding actions with Age of Sigmar and bring that sort of together. I think would actually give a really proper system for Galay. And then 2 p.m. First of all, Horus Heresy, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, that is Warhammer the Old World. Could we finally be getting the announcement for this? Please, oh please, can this be the announcement that the game is coming? We haven't had a Warhammer Old World thing here in so long. The last time we sort of got mention of anything at a reveal show, I can't even remember the last time we got anything mentioned at a reveal show for Warhammer Old World. It's mostly been the articles. But I think that's probably going to be the launch. Horus Heresy, we're probably just going to see some more additional stuff added in, maybe some more tanks and stuff like that. We do probably have plastic troops coming, so they just sort of mentioned maybe we're going to see, Assault Marines, I think would probably be the one to go. If we are going to see, Warhammer Fest and something interesting, I think Assault Marines, and sort of that assault, so maybe, Assault Marines with upgrades to be some of the other variations would be really cool for Horus Heresy. And Monday will end on Kill Team, which will obviously be starting a brand new style of Kill Team, because Gallowdark is finished. We've had the last box there for that, so we're going to start the new cycle of 4 boxes for Kill Team, which will be really fun. So for Kill Team, what are we going to see? I think be interesting to sort of see where we're going at with Kill Team. What are we going to see? Maybe it'll time with the new 40k. Maybe it'll be like Jungle Fighters, sort of based on the images we got from that launch trailer for the new edition of Warhammer 40k. Could be really interesting there. And maybe it'll be like Space Marine, Tyrannic War Veteran straight up against, some new Tyranid forms, maybe a Gene Stealer units that's, hypermorph Gene Stealers or stuff like that. Be really cool. Or even maybe we'll see some monsters in Kill Team. Maybe we'll see something like a Catachan Devil. Could be really cool. But that is my predictions. Now, like I said, you can download the schedule to get yourself there. There's also, Warhammer Fest will be packed with activities from tournaments, hobby classes. Golden Demon will be there as well. There's also a demo area, the new Warhammer 40k experience zone, Warhammer board game cafe, and a hangout and paint area. There's also a whole area dedicated to our licensed partner where will be play a variety game and chat with people behind them. Focus Entertainment will be there, giving you the chance hands-on with the stylish and gory retro first-person shooter Warhammer 40,000 bolt gun, which will be really fun. Space Marine 2 will be there, and then Sliverin will be demoing strategy games like Warhammer 40k Gladius, Relics of War, and Warhammer 40k Battle Sector, with a live knockout tournament for the latter, so cool. Combat cards is there, Warhammer 40k, so this will be Cubicle 7 up here, Imperium Maledictum, the roleplay game, Warhammer 40k Tacticus. I'm pretty addicted to that on my phone, I will admit. That has been getting played a lot, but yeah, all in all, like really, really exciting. I'm glad this, put it at an actual venue. It'll be, at Manchester, in Manchester Central. Nice big area for it to be. This will be a really cool event. I don't think Warhammer Fest is going to have been this cool in a long, long time. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the preview show? What do you think we're going to see? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And so that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment letting us know what you enjoyed about the video down in the comments below. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here at Cinderful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description for you to come join. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, link down in the video's description as well are the best ways to help support the channel. This can either be by grabbing some merch from our Teespring or Ko-fi stores, or by grabbing some product from one of our many channel sponsors, which are linked down in the video's description as well, like Baron of Dice. Or you can join our Patreon or YouTube members, the best ways to help support the channel. If you do so, you'll get a fantastic little shout out at the end of the video, like all these amazing people, our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Cure Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, Andy C, and our YouTube members: Green Rich Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny 84, David Ellsworth, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, Davis Weir, James Tillman, Gargamel 196, Disco, and John Castle. Special thank you to all of you for helping support the channel and your continual support, and a massive special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, and for everyone who helps make the channel do what it's able to do, whether that's coming on for battle reports or indeed the amazing people that help run our Discord and live streams as well. Thank you all once again for your support. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. And most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.